Today's lesson is on area of circles and sectors of circles. Okay, for the formula for the area of a circle, the area is pi r squared, where r is the radius. So here's my radius. There is no diameter formula, so I need to work with the relationship between the radius and the diameter. So I know radius is half of the diameter. So here's the diameter here. Or the diameter 2 times the radius equals 1 diameter. I'm using one or the other. Okay, so we are going to solve for the indicated measure, and then I want two answers. One that's in terms of pi, which means it's exact. And the other I want rounded to tenths. So I'm going to round to here. I'm going to check here. If I am 5 to 9 here, then I'm going to add 1 to the tenths place. Okay, the area of a circle. Let's find the area of a circle with a radius of 2.5 centimeters. So my formula is area equals pi r squared. So area equals pi 2.5 squared. So for my exact answer, I'm going to do 2.5 squared. So area equals 6.25. I didn't multiply pi, so I need to put it next to the answer. And my units are centimeters squared. So area is two-dimensional, so the units are squared. So multiplying pi out, area is 19.6 centimeters squared. Okay, this time I want number 2, I want to find the radius of a circle with an area of 81 pi square meters. So my formula is area equals pi r squared. So I'm going to substitute in the area that's given. So that's 81 pi equals pi r squared. Okay, I'm going to divide both sides by pi because I'm trying to isolate the variable. So pi divided by pi is 1. Pi divided by pi is 1. So I get r squared equals 81. So I'm going to take the square root of both sides. So I get r equals 9. And my units are meters. So radius is one-dimensional. Area is two-dimensional. Okay, number 3. This time I want to find the diameter of a circle with an area of 113.1 square centimeters. So I'm using the same formula. Area equals pi r squared. And I'm going to solve for r and then use the fact that I know that the diameter is 2 times the radius. So I'm going to substitute in 113.1 equals pi r squared. So I'm going to solve for the variable. So I'm going to start by dividing by pi. Pi divided by pi is 1. So I get r squared equals 113.1 divided by pi. I'm going to undo the squaring. So I'm going to get the square root of 113.1 divided by pi. So I get the radius equals 6.0. And I know the diameter is 2 times the radius. So 2 times 6.0 is 12.0, and my units are centimeters. Next, I'm going to find the area of a circle with a radius of 4.5 meters. So area equals what I'm looking for. So my equation is area equals pi r squared. And I'm going to substitute in my area is pi 4.5 squared. Okay, so my exact answer, I'm just multiplying 4.5 squared, which is 20.25 pi, and my units are meter squared for my exact answer. My rounded answer, when I multiply pi out on the calculator, is 63.6 meters squared. Okay, next I'm going to find the radius of a circle with an area of 176.6 square feet. So formula, area equals pi r squared. I'm going to substitute the 176.7 for the area. So pi r squared. I'm trying to isolate the variable, so I'm going to divide by pi. Whatever I do on one side, I need to do on both sides to keep my equation equal. Pi divided by pi is 1. So I get r squared equals 176.7 divided by pi. I'm going to undo the squaring, so I'm going to take the square root. So I get r is 7.5 feet. Okay, so that's for area of circle. So I can solve for the area, the radius, or the diameter. All right, let's talk about sectors now. So what's a sector? A sector is an area that's bounded by 2 radii of a circle and the intercepted arc. So it's a portion of a circle, and it can be the larger portion or the smaller portion, not just the smaller portion. So the sector, the area of a sector is proportional to the area of the whole circle, and it's related to it based on the central angle. So the sector divided by the whole area is equal to the central angle divided by the whole degrees of 360 degrees. All right, so here's an example. Let's find the area of the smaller sector and the larger sector. We're going to round to the nearest tenth. All right, so the smaller sector, so area of the smaller sector, I'm going to start as this one. So area of the sector divided by the area of the whole circle, which is pi r squared. And we know the radius is 8. So pi 8 squared. And that equals the central angle, 70 degrees, divided by all the way around, which is 360 degrees. So the area of the circle, or area of this sector, I'm going to cross multiply pi 8 squared times 70 and divide by 60. And we are rounding to tenths. So area is approximately 39.1 inches squared. Okay, for the larger sector, we're going to find the larger sector here. Divided by the area of the whole circle. So pi and r squared is still pi 8 squared. But now I got to find this central angle. So that'll be the whole, say 360 minus 70 degrees. So the central angle for the larger sector is 290 degrees. So 290 degrees divided by 360 degrees. So to solve for the area of the sector, I'm going to cross multiply pi 8 squared times 290 divided by 360. So rounding is approximately 162.0 inches squared. Okay, that's it.